The Merseyside Derby has just delivered another historic twist, and this time it's Mohamed Salah rewriting the record books. In a high-drama clash, a crucial goal didn't just decide the game, it reshaped the all-time scoring rankings in one of football's fiercest rivalries. But here's the real story. Salah is now closing in on legends who once seemed untouchable. How far can he go before this chapter ends? If you love elite football breakdowns, breaking news, and historic moments like this, hit subscribe now and stay ahead of the game. Salah's farewell tour as a Liverpool player won't be the silver-encrusted send-off for which he hoped, but the number 11 has at least shared one more memorable day with supporters. The 33-year-old's goal against Everton sank a dagger into the hosts, who thought they had gone ahead just a couple of minutes earlier until Iliman Ndiaye's strike was ruled offside. Salah's finish took him level with Gerrard on 9 Premier League goals against Everton, and 4 behind Ian Rush for all-time league goals in the Merseyside Derby. Across all competitions, Rush is way out ahead of the rest, having racked up an incredible 25 goals in 36 clashes with the Blues. Next on the list for Liverpool are Gerrard with 10 and Salah with 9, while pre-World War II forwards Jack Parkinson and Harry Chambers round off the top 5 with 8 goals each. Taking into account goals from both clubs, Salah sits 5th overall because Dixie Dean scored a brilliant 19 goals in 17 derbies, while Sandy Young bagged 12 in the early 1900s. Player. Goals. Apps. Ian Rush, 25. 36. Dixie Dean, 19. 17. Sandy Young, 12. 22. Steven Gerrard, 10. 33. Mohamed Salah, 9. 17. Opta's Michael Reed added that the Hill Dickinson Stadium was the 42nd stadium where Salah scored for Liverpool. Only Rush, Hunt, and Gerrard have scored at more venues for the Reds, while Billy Little also netted at 42 different grounds. Virgil van Dijk's 100th-minute header was his second Liverpool goal against Everton, the first since his debut back in 2018. It meant that Liverpool have now scored 6 winners in the 90th minute or later against Everton in the Premier League era, the most one team has managed against a single opponent in the top flight since 1992. While Salah and Van Dijk may have stolen the headlines, the game's most influential player was arguably Curtis Jones. As the only local player in the Liverpool starting 11, he was creative in his approach from right back, though he did occasionally have moments that indicated why he doesn't play there more often. Coming up against Iliman Ndiaye and Vitaly Mykolenko, Jones made 28 defensive contributions, 16 recoveries, and 4 interceptions, more than anyone else on the pitch on all 3 counts. On the ball, of the 20 outfielders, only Andy Robertson made more passes into the final third than Jones, 10. In addition, the Liverpoolian produced more accurate passes than anybody, completing 89 of his 84 passes, a 94% completion. While the 25-year-old was dispossessed twice, he wasn't dribbled by at any point during the match. It was an example of a right-back performance that shows what you can get when the player is comfortable in tight spaces and able to retain possession. There were a couple of occasions on which Jones became slightly too comfortable with the ball in vulnerable positions. When the FOTMOB player of the match drove forward, Dominic Szoboszlai would fill in to plug the gap left behind, and it worked well. Though it was a good performance from Jones, he somehow showed in the same game both why he should be playing more and why Slot doesn't pick him regularly.